Thank you, Sergi. Good afternoon, everybody. To talk about the equity gap, I'm obliged to explain who we are and what we do, because we are in the middle of the equity gap investment. So, BcnHighgrowth is a venture capital company that invests, fosters, and advises innovative projects with high, strong potential. We manage nowadays 3 different funds. Funds in mercat, which is 100% invested. High growth innovation, with its 70% invested, roughly. And Barcelona, which is a venture capital company, which is 60% invested, more or less. We have an alive portfolio of 20 companies that we can scatter in 30% in telecommunications, 20% in software, 30% in life science, and the rest we can call it miscellaneous. We invest up to 3 million, combining the different vehicles that we are managing. And that means that we are in this gap in between 500,000 euros and 3 million euros. What is the equity gap then? What we call the equity gap? The equity gap is basically an imperfection of the market that has troubles to match supply and demand. Why is that? Because probably, generally speaking, funds doesn't like to invest 1.5 million or 2 million because they consider that it's a small amount that requires a lot of effort to manage, and it's very costly to be involved with. So when you are in the first phases of a company, the compromise usually of the venture capitalist is higher, but it's higher not because it's better than the others. It's just because he has to help far more the success of the project. He has to be very, very involved. This is very costly. And of course, it's better to invest 5 million. It's not better, but more comfortable to invest 5 million than invest only 1.5 million, because the probabilities of success are higher investing 5 million. So another factor is the risk. It's implicit what I have said. It's the risk part of a project. In the first phases, in the first stages, you have far more risk than when you have achieved a certain quota or market share. I'm sorry. It is clear that there is not a matching between supply and demand in this part of the market, that it's reasonably easy to have 500,000, 600,000 euros through the friends and family, through the public environment, through the business angels and so on, but it's far more difficult to have these 1.5, 2 or 3 million euros to get into this stage. So basically what I want to say is that we are in this niche of the market, that we are very satisfied of being in this niche of the market in spite of the difficulties. And parafraseando, lo voy a decir en castellano, Jordi Rubió, if you make it with us, you can make it anywhere. Thank you very much.